Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Glory be to God. You just don't know, like I know, what He's done for me. And honey, I'm so thankful and grateful on today to be growing in God. I understand it gets clearer and clearer, easier and easier to grow and rise in God like a great eagle that takes flight, confident, strong, knowing that his wings are going to balance in the wind and it's going to stay afloat in the sky. So it goes ahead and it just fly out on faith. Flies out on faith. So we got to step, we can't fly. We got to step out on faith. However, we are going to rise. We are going to rise, kings and queens, to reach our greatness in God. The one thing that we're not going to do is allow the vices of this world to dictate and control us. We are not going to be manipulated by our mind. We're not going to be controlled, dominated, influenced, except by the powerful, most high, great energy that's elevated that we're trying to reach to. We're trying to get to another dimension as we are here on this earth, but because you got to understand something. You are in this world, but you are not of this world. You are transformed by renewing of your mind. So, old ways are passed away. You don't even think that way anymore. No matter what goes on around you, I don't know if you heard that big thump, it thumps, bumps, and things go on all around here all the time. And I just have to go into a deep level of meditation. I do. I go into a deep level of meditation because I'm trying to get the breakthrough. I'm trying to let you understand that no matter what's going around you, you are greater than your circumstances. So as I sit here and I hear the highway of life, every now and then I hear also, the sirens going off. There goes some oppression somewhere. Some oppression is everywhere. But see, what I got to do, I got to rise above it. I got to grow over, because God told me to grow. God said greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. So you can't let nothing that bring you down. Life happens to me too. Life happens to all of us. Things happen. I got some uncertainties coming ahead of me, in the next few upcoming weeks. Here comes some major changes. And also, as I have sent my grandson out to California, it appears that he may be returning to me. So, I have to prepare myself for that also. And understand that God placed this baby in my lap 9 years ago at the age of 9 months old. And now it's a reason. And grow, this child is grow, and I tell him about grow. And no matter what anyone else, no one else is willing to step up. No one else is willing to put in. It's like he's just constantly being abandoned. It's really sad that a parent don't have the drive to put in and step up. Understanding that it takes a village to raise a child. I'm there for you. I'm going to help you. I don't want to see you fail. But look, this your baby. It's time you take your baby. And my daughter can't. She's unable to. So, I thought she was. We were really rooting for that. But, God said, no, that's not where we headed. We're not going there. So, we got to, I'm taking it day by day. Growing with the flow of God is all I can do. See, because when I start making plans and doing different things, stuff don't go right. I have to go and grow within the will of the Lord. So I just do what's in front of me and do the right thing. And let it all work out in God, because it's going to work out anyway for the good for those who love the Lord. Just keep growing. Trust the process and grow. Step out on faith and believe. Live in it. You believe it, claim it, live in it. We're talking about an old friend of mine. Told you about this old friend. This old friend of mine I held on to, and his old friend held on to me. Depression. Depression held on to me on my saddest, coldest, darkest days of my life. Depression was there with me. It was there. Depression was there. I got to get to it. It was there. You know, my old friend depression held on to me as I held on to it. But one sad day, it was a little turn. My old friend depression came to claim me, but God had me. And God had me, so I had to let go of my old friend depression because depression tried to kill me. So I had to let go of my old friend depression. So wait a minute. Do me a favor. If you hear a knocking, look out. Might be my old friend depression. Don't answer. Please don't answer. Let depression go on. Let it keep going on, honey, because we growing. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. It's a spiritual warfare. It's an unseen battle that's out there. What you cannot see. Rulers of darkness. Powers and principalities. People being ruled by darkness. Just cold hearts. Lost souls. They in there, but just lost souls. They're in there. Spirit love is the love we were all born with. They're in there. Changing hearts and minds to grow. They got to let go of that old stuff. They got to realize that is what's defining them. Are you going to let this define you? Or are you going to rise from it? Because I'm here to tell you, I suffered with some childhood trauma, some abuse in my life, all through my life. One thing after another, it did not stop until I began to grow. And then I realized this life is going to happen. It's how I accept it. It's how I use it. It's how I process it. It's how I turn things around to better me. Because I can see the ripple is headed my way. Somebody threw it in. May not have been you. But you can see the ripple heading your way. What are you going to do? So see, I could take a situation and turn it and keep going with the way it's going and just sow into the negative and just keep it flowing. But no, I'm gonna be on the defense. I'm gonna block it right here. This is where the buck stops here. Stops right here. Because see, we getting ready to sow love back into the world. We're gonna turn it back. We're gonna stop that ripple of the spiritual warfare, the unseen battle. We're going to cut it off right here. And we're going to sow love back into the atmosphere. Because the Spirit of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. I'm telling you. The presence of the Lord is here. Do you hear? The presence of the Lord is here. And we growing. We growing all over the world. Now we in 86 countries. And we still got a ways to go. We still got a ways to move. We still got a ways to flow, to rise, to reach, to touch, to live, to sow, and grow some more. Thank God. Glory to God. My voice is now being heard in places that I've never even heard of. I didn't realize in this world we had this many countries. There's a lot of people in this world. This earth is holding a lot of people. Do you understand that? Do you realize that we are on the earth? And as it spins on its axis around the sun, as it evolves and revolves, as the world turns, we own it and we grow. We are here to grow. Use wisdom. Not weapons. That's in Ecclesiastes. Use wisdom, not weapons. Take the Bible and apply it to your life in righteousness. Rise above your, rise above your circumstances because you are greater than. You are. You are greater than. Do you know that the most powerful, the most high resides in you, and you can do anything you set your mind to. See, if somebody would have told me some years ago, you gonna grow to lift the world. Oh yeah? Where you get that from? I'm going through down here. Did you hear about this? I'm over here going through. See, I didn't understand. I wasn't going through. I was growing through. And see, there's no testimony without the test. You have to go through so you can give God the glory, the honor, and the praise for better days, for tomorrow, because we growing for a better way. We rising to reach our greatness. And as we rise, we link up, lock up, and lift up some other folks. Lift them up. I love this country. I love the United States. I do. I love the United States. But growing up, I always felt something missing. It's just something was just detached. I felt love here, but I felt detached. You know, I grew up being black. I wasn't African American. I was black. We were black, you know, because we graduated to a bunch of names. You know, we've been a bunch of names, you know. So I came up in the black generation. So I was black, always black. But I just felt detached because I know my skin ain't black. You know, my skin is not black. You know, my hair is black. But, you know, black is a color. I understand that. You know, black is a color. We putting all these labels and ethnicities and different things on people. But see, what I come to find out, come to understand, over 400 years of shipping people all over the world, all over the land, different lands, shipping people everywhere. I know this. God has shown me this, that I am everything. I am every land. I'm all ethnicities. I'm not just one, you know, African American. I'm African first. And Africa is the motherland. And that's where we all descend. We all came from Africa. You know, down the line, we all evolved. We all one. We just got different skin. We got one love. We got the spirit love that we were all born with. It's there. You were born with the spirit love. And you got to find it. You have to search for it. You got to find it. Changing hearts and minds to grow. You know what's on the inside. You know what you have to do. You have to look at you and fix you. Start with the man, the woman in the mirror. You know, look at you. What is it that I can do today to make it better for me? You know, to make things better. Because see, into each life some rain must fall. You know, we got a lot of injustice. We got a lot of injustice. You know, we got a lot of things going on down here. But see, you know, we sit up. How you gonna make change? Be the change. Let change starts with you. Be the change, and they're gonna change all around you. See, you start. You be the ripple effect. You be that change. You be that domino. You know, you are the legend. You are the legend that's gonna make it happen. And legends. In this life, legends are going to fall. We're going to lose people. I've lost some people who meant a lot to me in my life. And it's a loss. To not have them physically here, it is a loss. But at the same time, it's also a gain. Because, see, God has gained. God has gained a new angel. And then on top of that, the spirits and souls are not resting. They grow with us. They ain't sleep. You lost somebody that means something to you, honey, they with you. They're there with you. Their legacy, their memory, their love, you carry that with you. They want you to grow. You are a legend. All legends aren't famous, but just think about who you are famous to, famous for, who you are, who look up to you. You're a role model. You know, you really are a role model for the world. So grow, legend, grow. Because see, God got a beautiful plan for you. And you don't know. Trust the process. Grow. That's what you're here for. You are born to be alive. Born to be alive. Love and be loved. Care for one another. Look out for one another. Use wisdom and not weapons. Because from a distance, God is watching us. What justification is there to do wrong in the eyes of God? Then go pray about it. Then wonder why nothing ever grow right. Because don't nothing ever be right. Because ain't nothing ever right. We got to make it right. We got to get it right. We got to get some act right. We got to change ourselves because it's up to us to save us. If you notice, they leaving here. It's up to us to save us. If we want tomorrow better, we got to fix it. We do as the world. As the world turns, we have to be the change to fix the world for tomorrow, today. Yesterday is a memory. So love, let's grow in God. Let's rise to reach our greatness each and every day. Don't let nothing take your joy away. Don't let nothing turn you away from the goodness of the Lord. Understand what God has for you. Can't no man take away from you. God is going to open a door that no man can close as you grow. You have to believe and trust, and you have to keep your eyes focused on the prize, and that's God. Keep your eyes lifted. No matter what they say about you, no matter what they told you, you ain't going to do. Look where you're at now. You're a warrior on top of God. I'm telling you, honey, the battle is not yours. It belongs to God. And we down here, spirits, having a physical experience. We are old souls. We done been here before. I'm here to tell you, you sit there and talk about them kids, that's an old soul. That child been here, but yes, they have. They've been here before. And we have too. See, we got a choice to make. It's either right or wrong. You got to decide which way you're going to take, which way you're going to go, which way you're going to grow. Are you going to rise, or are you going to defeat? Are you going to get over, or are you going to fail? What are you going to do? See, you got to have the best laid plan. The best laid plan is make sure it's love in the plan. Where your heart at? Is your heart in the right place? Because, see, that's what's going to carry you. Your heart. The heart is the architect for your actions. It's what make up everything. And I'll tell you, I get on one. I get on one for God. I got the gift to gab, and I get on one for God. Glory be to God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. See, you can have the best laid plans, the best laid timing, and no timing is ever right. So love, just grow. It don't matter what's going on, just grow with the flow of God. Because stuff gonna steady be going on all around you. It don't seem like nothing is ever the right time. Just keep on growing, because that's one thing that we cannot go and buy is time. So don't waste time. Grow with time. Grab time and grow, honey. That's what we need. We need more time. But the time is now. The time is now. Sow Love, grow. We got to grow. Our children are looking at us. What are we going to do? Honey, we ain't going to let these vices and different things control us. You don't know where stuff coming from. You got to realize you came in this world with nothing. You don't need nothing but God. You came in this world with nothing. You don't need nothing but God. And when you leave, you ain't taking nothing. All that ain't going. I heard a wise man say, you ain't never seen a hearse following, a U-Haul following a hearse. None of that stuff is going with you, honey. None of that matters. What matters is what you're doing down here on this earth to make a difference, because that's what's going to be asked of you. Every tub got to sit on its own bottom. Every life got to give an account. Just as we give an account on this earth, we're going to give an account when we leave this earth. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. It's time. It's time to make a change. We are the people who can do it. It's time. It's about that time, y'all. It's time to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. God bless you. Just say that daily, honey. Daily. We growing daily in God. Who's watching us? Keep running up that hill daily. I love you. God bless you.